We have to be careful about the information we're putting into our mind. Is that information taking us closer to where we want to be? Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. We've got to be careful about the information that we allow into our mind, that we intentionally put there, because we need that information to be taking us down the path to get us closer to our bigger goals, closer to where we want to be. There's so much information out there and there's so much disinformation out there. We've got to make sure that we're being intentional about the things we're reading, listening to, studying, all that we're doing. We've got to know what our goals are, and we've got to know that the things that we're studying and learning from are getting us closer to those goals. Now, one of the things with some of my courses, like the High Achievers Mindset Secrets program, I tell the people that take it, there's a lot of ways to go about this, and you've got to do whatever works for you. But if it was me, the first thing I would do, I would listen to the whole course through. I wouldn't even worry about taking notes or anything. I'd listen to the entire course, and then I would go back and start over, and I would listen to it, studying, taking notes, doing all the process of really learning it. And then when I was done, I'd probably listen to it again. For myself, when I listen to a book, when I read a book, I often will, if I listen to it, I'll later on get it in book format or vice versa. And I'll go back and read it and study it again. An example of why I do this that I shared with someone this weekend. If you're a religious person, if you read scripture, why do you read it over and over and over? Why don't you just read it once? You know what happens? It's because every time you read it, you get more out of it. You learn more from it. And that's the same thing. Last week I was in one of Myron Golden's programs. I read his book, Boss Moves, 4 or 5 times. It was the last time I read it. I got more out of it than any other time. I was in his program last week. A lot of the things that he taught in that program were exactly what's in his book. But I got more out of it this time. Every time you read it, you're going to get more out of it. You're a different person. You're going to learn differently. You're going to have a different perspective. You're going to hear something or see something or listen to something you didn't see last time. So you really need to study these things. Don't just read to read. Don't just listen to listen. Do these things intentionally because they're going to help you get to your bigger goal. I want to read a quote from Garret White that I really liked. He said, "I started to realize and recognize that the information I put into my mind was a gateway to new possibilities, that if I could study strategically and take action on what I was studying, I would change the reality of my life and business would continue to expand." This is the gateway to all possibilities. With knowledge, it's amazing what you can do. And my challenge to you is to make it a daily habit. Make it part of your success strategies. Make it part of something you do on a daily basis to expand on a specific topic or something that's going to help you get closer to your goals. That's what I hope this Daily Success Strategies podcast does, is helps you advance in those goals. But make sure the things that you're listening to, reading, whatever you're doing, are helping you get there. If your goals and aspirations have nothing to do with what I talk about, this isn't the best podcast for you. Find one that's going to help you get closer to your bigger goals. Find one that's going to help you expand and get better and better at what you're trying to achieve. There's so much knowledge out there, from podcasts to things you can find online. So much free knowledge is accessible. There's so much information that you can get that can help you down that path. So be intentional about what you're learning. Be intentional about what you're letting into your mind, because it's really going to help you develop into the person you're going to be. So make sure that person you develop into is who you want to be. Now, one of the things that I want to share with you today is so many business owners don't realize that there are so many cost-effective, free, immediate strategies you can implement to increase your leads, revenues, profits. I'm going to do a free webinar tomorrow. Go to jeffhaggie.com/business mastery. You can get in on that. It's going to be a great webinar. We're going to talk about some of these things that you're able to implement that day. As you listen to it, there are things you're going to be able to implement that day into your business that are going to help you grow. So come join me there, jeffhaggie.com/business mastery. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow. See you then. Why do some people succeed at all levels beyond their imagination while others struggle? The mind is the key to your success. Even the best strategy won't matter without the right mindset to implement it. For those who desire to be great, to do amazing things, and have an impact on the world, the Bigger Future Coaching Program is designed to take your life and your business to another level. If you're ready to make big commitments, be held accountable, and develop the success mindsets that'll take you beyond your dreams, join us today. Find out more at jeffheggie.com/group coaching. Hey, some of you may know this, but in addition to my coaching, I've recently joined Geneva Financial Home Loans, a mortgage lender headquartered in Chandler, Arizona, as a mortgage loan originator. I've always had a passion for serving others, and now I'm proud to also be a part of Home Loans Powered by Humans. If you're in the state of Arizona and looking to take the next step in your journey, contact me at 801-830-3858 to start the conversation. NMLS number 42056, BK number 0910215, equal opportunity.
Athletes and parents of athletes. So much time, money, and effort is put into the physical aspect of your sport to become the best you can be. But the mental game, it's often neglected, and it's just as important as the physical game. In fact, it's usually the differentiator between the good and the great athletes. Come and join me in the Confident Athlete program where you'll learn to control your confidence, develop a powerful mindset, and unlock your full potential. Go to jeffheggie.com/confidentathlete to find out more.